Call to the member for Fairfax.
My question goes to the Minister for Climate Change and Energy. Many Australians will soon receive energy bills for the month of July, following recent price hikes, and they'll be shocked to learn that they're now paying some of the highest prices in the world. Ray, a constituent of mine, has sent me his bill in disbelief. It's risen by over 30%. Will the minister now admit that Labor's pre-election promise to cut household energy bills by $275 will never be met? Never.
Order. The member for Fairfax will return to his seat. The Minister for Climate Change and Energy.
Well, thanks very much, Mr Speaker, for the call, and thanks to the honourable member for Fairfax for his very rare question in this House. And he's right. He's right, Mr Speaker. You won't hear me say it. You won't hear me say it very often, Mr Speaker.
The Minister will
settle down.
The Minister will pause. The Minister will pause. The Minister will pause. The Minister has order. Members on my right. The Minister has been on his feet for 15 seconds. If the member for Fairfax says one more thing, he will leave the chamber. You cannot simply start screaming across the chamber, this close to me. I give the call. Give the call to the Minister.
Make him stay.
You won't hear me say this very often, Mr Speaker, but the honourable member for Fairfax does have a point. People are receiving bills, and they will receive a bill shock, because the bills that people are receiving today are the direct result of the default market offer that the member for whom hid from the Australian people before the last election. That is the fact. That is the stone-cold fact, Mr Speaker. The direct result.
The member for Deakin.
I do know what winds them up. I do know what winds them up, Mr Speaker. The direct result of what the member for whom hid from the Australian people is hitting bills this month. That is the fact. It is the case. It is the case, Mr Speaker, as this government
member for Deakin
has always recognised.
Will leave the chamber under 94A.
Make him stay.
It is the case, Mr Speaker, as this government has always recognised, that there are pressures on energy bills. That's why we've acted and intervened, Mr Speaker, with no support from those opposite, with the active opposition of those opposite, who the Leader of the Opposition boasts in speeches to APIA that he will rip up. He will rip up the intervention because he wants to see bills go higher. That's his declared position, Mr Speaker. That is the direct result of his policy declaration, just as the direct result of the deceit of the member for Hume, who hid from the Australian people the default market offer, who actually changed the law, signed a regulation to change the law of the land so that these increases would be hidden from the Australian people from the last election. This is the direct result of their actions and the fact that Australia is so exposed to these international circumstances because we had 4 gigawatts of dispatchable power leave the grid and only 1 gigawatt come on is a direct result of their policy indolence over a decade.